Hello folks, Foxglow back again, and in this episode you're going to see a lot of changes. I got fed up with all the stuttering and stuttering on my PC, so you can see this is slightly changed, and you can see there's a ribbon there. I'll explain that in a minute, but I'm now on my own server. I decided to rent a server again with the same company that I rented it 2 years ago. I actually got it cheaper this time, but anyway, so yeah, I moved everything and changed slightly the layout. It's near enough the same. I'm in the same location, but on my server now, not on the PC, and the game is actually much smoother. Not that it was that bad while I was playing and not recording, but while I was recording and playing, what was happening, because on the PC the game doesn't load the whole world in at the same time, so it's not always loaded in. So when you're moving from one area to another on the PC, then it loads that part of the world in for you, whereas on the server the whole world is loaded in. So what I've done, I built this is slightly different to what it was, or what it still is on my PC, because I still have that save. But yeah, I moved here, and I moved all my dinos up to the the cloud, or the Ark, as they say when you upload your character. And that same character I'm playing with, but I lost some stats. If you look at my stats now, when you load it up on the PC and go onto a server, your stats reduce slightly. So I had 500 in weight, which I don't have now. I put that up since building this place. But on my configuration I could put that up, but I won't. I have put up my fortitude, but by accident I put it up too much on the configuration file. It's now 120. That's a bit over the top, but I'm keeping that. I'm not changing it. Roughly the rest of the stuff was roughly the same, and I got some of my stuff back from the original server that I was playing on. I still got more stuff to collect from the Ark. As you can see, that's why I've got the Wyvern. The reason I'm not going to play with the Wyvern on the island, the only reason I'm using her is to transfer all my tames from the Ark to here without worrying about it, because she can carry all of them. And I've got my best. I had to bring her down. Rappy was my first dino that was born, then bred by me. As you can see, Rappy, firstborn of Kylie, only 11,232, 52, but the speed that she runs at is tremendous. So yeah, I'm glad she was still there. So 2 years ago I put all my old dinos up on the Ark, and they're still there. I have dropped down a few and euthanized some because they were too high and I didn't want to play with them. I've got Charlie and Charles here, so now I've got to get the rest. I'm just showing you what I'm doing and how I've changed everything. Like, I've changed, this is going to be my dung beetle's home. The cabin is exactly the same. This is exactly the same, only that's one length longer, and this area is just a little bit bigger, but inside here is roughly the same, but there's nothing there. As you can see, I've built the Argy's compound the same, so that's the same as it is on my own PC, and this is slightly different. I think this option is a little bit better, so my aquarium is now over here. It's still quite big, but when I get the sharkies, and I've only built one place for the Rexes, which is in there. So I thought, well, because the way I started doing it was slightly different, so it doesn't look too bad. And that's going to be the mating pen for the Dimorphodons. That's for all the other smaller ones. What else? So Barry will actually go in there, because I just tried it with Barry. I've got Barry now, and that's basically it. And this is the breeding pen, or the egg pen, where I can hatch the eggs and get the little ones. Slightly different to the way I did it before. But anything you do the second time always changes slightly. Oh, I miss my wyverns, I really do. But I'm not going to use them on this map. It's not needed on this map. But I do like, I've got all 4 types. Ivy here was the first one I ever got, and she's the lowest. But anyway, let's get to where I built the camp. Got a very small outpost on the obelisk. I've left a bird there, or I put one there with Mr. Red. I'm not sure it's Mr. Red or Mr. Green. So I've got a flyer somewhere else as well, in another location. Left him plenty of food. Oh, where am I going? Wrong place. Where's it? Oh, there it is. In this fog. Oh. Well, let's clear the fog. Let's have a look. Can I do that from the... Can't place fog remover, no ground on snap point. I know, that's alright. We ain't really removed the fog that much, is it, up here? Anyway, let's go. So I'm just going to quickly show you what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. How moving all your diet, it's a long process, I'll tell you. It's taken me now, we're on, what's the day? It's Wednesday. I went to this, Monday afternoon. Took me all Monday night to set out the configurations because it's quite involved, checking it and back and forwards and all the rest of it. And so it's 2 days now, messing around building, getting it all ready. And that's got my flyer in it, so I just made this. So I can always come here if I want to upload or download any of my dinos which I'm not using. So as you can see, oh yeah, Mr. Red is in here waiting if I ever need a flyer. Oh, he's leveled up already, look. Yeah, wait now. And so my beds, another bed's there. It's just basic, nothing fancy. Just a flyer outpost. Right, let's get all my stuff that I want to bring down. And there's my data of the stuff that I've got left to download. Most of it's Ascendant because that's what I made on the server that I was playing at when I played with some of my friends on a private server. That's from that. The same with some of these creatures which I can't download. Where are we? Angel, an Alpha Baryonyx, which is a Prime Baryonyx, and a Prime Dimorphodon. It was on a what was it, extinction map, which was very, very hard, but it was fun. And Grace is my first T-Rex, which I did on my own server, but I'm not bringing her down. There's the extra my lightning ribbon. When we get onto the Scorched Earth map, yes, I'm bringing them down, but not on this map. Bulldog I won't bring down, Shinehorn I won't bring down, Sweetie. Cindy Lou is also a dino I had before, so a Dimorphodon I won't bring her down. But anyway, let's bring down Sir Robin. He can follow us. That's Sir Robin. Down you come. We'll take Grandad first, so get him down. And Her Majesty, because they can all follow us. And one of the other Dimorphodons, where are we? Let's get Budgie. Bring them all down. See, now that's 4 down. That's how you do that, you get your creatures down. I've got to make sure they're all on passive. And that they're all staying. Okay. Oh, I can't get out, I'm stuck. That's it. So I'll put, he's on passive, yeah, good. Not following me, is he? No, okay. On my shoulder. And what I do now, I get them to follow me. So His Majesty can follow me. They're pooing already. I've got no food at the moment. Oh no, I picked up some poo. So Robin's following me. Oh, he hasn't lost any level. Has he lost any stats? The stats may change. 4,000... well, I can't remember what his stats were. Oh, he was a lot more damage, so yeah. They've dropped the stats down. So all those stats have got to be put back up again as he levels. He should level some more. Well, that's no good. He was over 1,000 in damage, so yeah, their stats have changed. But c'est la vie. Right, let's pick up Grandad, because this one can pick him up. Let's see if I can do it straight away. Got him, got him. See, you can pick up a trike. That's so cool. And this is all I've got to do now. I've got to go backwards and forwards to the camp bit by bit, and I've got to watch the birds because they can't go as fast as a wyvern. I don't want to lose them. Oh, I should have got the stupid boy. Would have saved me a trip. I should have got the other pteranodons down as well. Never mind. Do it on the next run. Just showing what I'm doing quickly, guys. It's only be a short video, I think, because you don't want to watch this whole process. But you can see what I'm doing. So I've got so far flying from one zone to another. I've tried it all out. No stuttering. Whereas before on my own PC, going into another area sort of stuttered, and I think that's what mucked up my recordings. So I'm praying that it's going to be a bit better on here. Come on, girl. That's so funny, isn't it? How they can pick up a trike. But yeah, they can. I'm going the right way, you know. I think I am. Done it enough times. Oh, yeah, slightly to the right. There we go. I do love the wyverns though. They're good fun. They really are. But not for this map. I mean, feed for this. Once you get their stats back up, because we all get the RG stats back up. We're going to have to fight with them a bit to give them some more hit points and damage, because I know they had more than what they've got now. They're so cool, and their flying speed's very quick. You don't really notice it while you're flying them, but they are. See, the bird's got to keep up. Oh sugar, I didn't put saddles on them, did I? No. I've got saddles on me for them and I didn't put them on. No, it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, they're coming. So yeah, it's my new same camp, if you see what I mean. It's still cool. I think got it in a nice straight sort of line, as you can see from the top. Looks cool, albeit slightly smaller. Because of the dragon's turning circle, I've got to go this sort of way, like landing a proper plane, you know. Boy, is that one of my hated, I hate those. Where is he? Come on, guys. Come on, land. Stay here. That's good girl. Well, that's a robin who landed. That's it, cool. Better put their saddles on. Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? There we go. Now it's Pteranodon. I've got my ascendant saddle cut down from the top. I'm sure I had... Oh, I've got one. Did I not have two? I'll have to make another one then. Yeah, I forgot to take the saddles off when I sent them up to the Ark and they all dropped off. And I never picked them up. Never mind, I can't put one on the other one. Let's move you over here for a minute. So you can all wait here now. That's it. You stay there. You stay there. Are you on passive? Oh yeah, passive. Let's put the other bird with these two. There we go. Pudgy's there. So this is all I'm going to be doing. I've got to ferry all the others down, so you can see what I'm doing, guys. So I'm not going to go and record that all. But that was short and quick, just to show you what I'm doing right now before my next episode. I've still got a lot of stuff to do before I actually start playing for proper. I've got to do some breeding and all that sort of stuff first. Anyway, and I'll have to put dear old Ivy back up to the Ark once I'm ready to go here. Anyway guys, if you've got this far with me, I thank you very much, and I will catch you in my next one.